Hi, my name is Dennis Myers. I wrote The Rise of the Automated Empire. It's a four-book series available right now on Amazon, or find me at a small convention and I'll sell you one personally. Um, I just started this IndieGoGo. I'm trying to get three books published. Yeah. Here's the deal. The first one, Secret of the Ombax, is it's not a direct continuation, but it could be considered the beginning of the sequel series to Rise of the Automated Empire. It does have many characters who started in the first series, and this is almost a decade later, starting with the first contact story. The idea of this trilogy is to follow the Pang Yu, which is the hero ship, on its journey as it goes out. To catch up with the Endurance, to help with first contact, and then it's going to hit someplace on the way home, and then go home, and then get sent out one other place. And that's I've got three books that are lined up for that and ready to go. The first one is written, um, and that's the main goal of the Indiegogo campaign, to get that one book out. But along the way, I've written some more. I was waiting to hear back on whether or not anybody was going to pick up Final Assembly and that series. And one of the lines near the end of Final Assembly was somebody warning somebody else that outside every airlock on Luna is a patch of red ice. And I liked that line so much, I got to thinking about it. And so Murder on a Monochrome World is actually Red Ice Book One. And that story, it takes place 800 years before that first series. And it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like my Dirty Pair, my take on that. So I wrote that book, and I've even got the second book right now. The second book is like almost halfway done. It's called Dark Side of the Month. Um, anyway, so that's there. And then as I was talking to my publisher does a lot of military sci-fi, and he does really well at selling military sci-fi, and he's got a stable of authors who are excellent at military sci-fi. It's just not my flavor. I thought, okay, let me see if I can do a more military sci-fi. So I took a character that's introduced in Precipice, and then you see her again in Broken Trust. And I pick up with her 5 years later, Mariko. Um, and I wrote Murdering Mariko as a little bit more of I tried to make it more military, more, it's a struggle of a resistance group against oppression and that much. It didn't turn out as military as I think. I couldn't, in all honesty, label it as military sci-fi without some major rewrites. But it's a good book. I like where it went, and I love where it's about to go. I've got the other two books, again, planned out. So I've got three trilogies planned out. I've got three novels. The first one of each is ready to go to an editor. So yeah, the first goal is Secret of the Ombax. I need to get that out. I want to get it in print so that I can start selling it at conventions, get it on Amazon, and I want to do it independently because I don't want to deal with publishers all my life. I don't have much time left. I'm old. Anyway, um, but the other two are in there just in case if this thing funds and it can go into in demand, if I can generate enough interest in those other books, then I can just keep on writing and keep on going. I did say the sequel to Murder on a Monochrome World. That's actually my work in progress right now. It was almost halfway done when I dropped it to go do other things. In fact, I was halfway done when I sold my first series, and only the first two books were done in the first series when I sold it. So I had to write the second two books. So now I'm getting back to that story and running with it. The third book is Dying in Earthlight, and I'm still writing. So if you could help me out, I don't need that much more. I just need to get that first book done. If you want to help out more, yeah, more is always good. But I appreciate any help you can give me. Thank you for your time.